I can start talking. I'm gonna add a little bit of.
Oh, are we actually live?
Yes.
Then I would say.
Oh crap!
No, we are.
All right.
I just told you to
All right, hey everybody. Welcome. This is Chibi Robo Lockout Bingo.
Let's go now.
Yeah. Shoot. Darn it. This is
Oh, are we actually live?
Chibi something
Roomba.
on the Nintendo GameCube.
No, we are.
All right. I'm Jax. All right, hey everybody. The one laughing at me. This is Chibi Robo Lockout Bingo.
James Band.
And
yeah. Single scoop.
Shoot, yeah. Darn it. This is a single scoop is going to be
Chibi
doing commentary
something.
for this
Roomba.
while
On
on
the
Nintendo GameCube. Yeah.
I'm Jax.
Yeah. The best of us is the one doing the
That's
commentary.
Kobe, the one laughing at me.
But anyhow,
Oh, yeah,
so
I'm single
just
scoop.
real quick before we get started, this is Lockout Bingo. So the way it's going to work is that there's going to be 25 objectives on this card, and it's first to 13. So whichever me or Kobazco gets to 13 objectives on the card is the winner. So one of us might get like a bingo line or something. That doesn't matter. We're playing first to 13.
This is Lockout Bingo. So the way it's going to work.
You two have anything else you want to say before we have to duck out of the call?
And
And it's first to 13, so whichever me or Kobazco gets to 13 objectives on the card is the winner. So one of us might get like a bingo line or something. That doesn't matter. We're playing first to 13. Yeah. Do you two have anything else you want to say before we have to duck out of the call?
I guess what
So-
color will you be? That'll be a common one. Or
Yeah.
How to answer that.
Yep. You can
So-
do a countdown now.
Yeah.
One, one.
Yeah. All right, I'm ready for countdown when
Okay.
you folks are. All right.
All right.
So
Then I would say let's start in 5. Yep. 4.
can So-
3, 2. Countdown now.
I
1. Go.
yeah.
Look,
I'm ready for countdown.
Good luck.
You folks are.
Okay, so just
Then I
as
would
a
say let's start.
little heads
in
up,
5,
this save file they
4,
start from
3, 2.
pretty
one.
advanced in the
Go.
game. Like it'd be 50 minutes into the game, just because there's a lot of like stuff you do similarly. Like every time you'd start the file, you'd always do this set of things. We just skip past the end of that set of things, where it opens up whatever a lot of riding. So it opens up right before the song cutscene. It's like a 4-minute cutscene, I'd say. And during this time, we analyze what they have on the bingo board. So, just looking at it now, mug, the biggest text. Oh, so we do that. Yeah, I'll be saying Chibi Roomba, because he's a Roomba with arms and legs. He goes around and picks up trash. It's his objective. But, yeah, I imagine the first thing they'll be going for is mug, just because that's the quickest thing. Either that or 3 frog rings. Because that eventually leads to the 9 frog rings. Yeah. Just the basics about this game. If you aren't aware how this is set up here. This little Roomba in a big home, a relatively big house. And we can go to various rooms. And the objectives on the bingo board are like very scattered. You can go in many different directions. So I am speaking quietly, so I wouldn't be doubt if the game audio is louder. But I got paper walls, so you know how that is. At 4 yeah. But so right off the bat, they'll either be going backwards, I'd say. Yeah. Okay, they'll either be turning around or going straight forward to the right, is my guess. And I wonder if they'll do the same thing. Mug seems pretty like straightforward, but 3 frog rings is also pretty important. And other items like a cane radar, that's like something you buy with moolah, and moolah is the currency. And another one of the objectives is 8,000 moolah, so who knows what they'll do. All doors, Jenny's room and bedroom, are these doors you can enter that has moolah in it. Those are just many objectives on their own. Green frog ring. There's a lot of frog ring stuff. Ooh, is he grabbing a ladder? Ooh, Jaxler is grabbing a ladder. So I guess he's going for the frog rings, the 3 frog rings. And these streams aren't synced, no hate, but so I don't know what's happening. Ooh, and Kobazco going backwards, so they are taking opposite directions. Kobazco going for the mug, and jaxler going for the Roomba. The Roomba, the frog rings. So you'll be seeing a little glitch on Jaxler's stream. He clips through the wall just like that. You can clip through any wall in this game. Your limitations are more vertical than horizontal, as you cannot jump unless in like jump specific areas or if you climb ladder. But yeah, you can just clip through any wall. If you like slide and open a menu and close it, it's kind of precise. But yeah, these guys are used to it. Okay, yeah. And Kobe doesn't show on his stream yet, but he did get the mug. He did check off the mug. And Jaxler has 2 frog rings. And he needs 1 more. The 3 frog rings are pretty close together. Like it's usually grab the same 3 frog rings. So it'll be pretty uncontested on each side. And this is one of the chibi doors I mentioned earlier. Jaxler going on. Little spooky stuff. Ooh, Kobazco going for the, what is it? Drain frog ring. So going for all different frog rings. Oh, and in each door, oh, okay. He's going right for this. So Jaxler clips out of bounds while in the chibi room. And the chibi rooms are located on the, like, in the room he was just in. It just sort of teleports you to a different area in that room. And the properties of the chibi room is that you cannot lose battery, and the time doesn't deplete in the top left, the timer. So when you flip out of the chibi room, you retain those properties. So as you see, Jaxler on the right is not losing any battery, and the timer is frozen. This could be either a good or a bad thing, because sometimes you want the timer to advance, specifically, and other times you wouldn't. But you can get a lot done if the timer never ends.
So, for somebody who doesn't know the game, since you started from save file, I think both runners started from a save file. What's the story of this game? Because it looks super interesting, but I have no clue.
Story of this game, I don't like spoilers. You can go find it. No, I was kidding. You are this Roomba that gets purchased by a low-income family, and you're pretty expensive at that. So there's like all sorts of family conflict of like the mom's upset at the dad for buying this expensive thing that he supposedly bought for his daughter's birthday. And in the meantime, you're just this like cute little Roomba cleaning up the place, doing chores. But you won't see many cutscenes. That's just because how we planned it out.
Yeah, sure.
With the bingo, because you'll be watching the same cutscenes every time. The any percent route it's like a 2 hour and 15-minute run, and an hour and 40 of it was not credits, cutscenes or something like that. It's sad because the gameplay is really fun.
Can you skip them normally, or
no? We do skip a lot, but you can't like skip through the actual text. There's a lot of cutscenes skipped, but because you can just like avoid the cutscene triggers altogether, and that's every kind of skip is just avoiding the cutscene triggers.
It's interesting that it just makes the 80% a little bit longer than the estimate for the bingo, for example, is. Yeah, but I guess it makes sense when you start from the save file.
Yeah, the save file starts from the 50-minute mark in the any percent run. So nearly an hour into any percent is when this bingo starts. But anyways, Jaxler got the 3rd frog ring. He's got some marks up ahead, but he's mainly gotten like early game bingo cards, I guess. I don't know. Bingo slots. Bingo squares. Ooh. Kobe getting the green brick. Where's Kobe? Where's the green brick? Where's Kobe? No, that's... Oh my god, I'm silly. Jaxler's purple. Kobe's green. Have I been mixing up this whole time? I'm so sorry. Left and right. That's what I said. But anyway. What's going on? Okay, so you see on Kobe's screen, there's these enemies that pop up. Those are spiders, and they drop scrap. And scrap is used to get you kilobots, which is like the ladder you saw at the very beginning. And so with this save file for Bingo, we've tried to have like as little, the minimum unlocks to make it like as close to a new game as you can, despite it starting like an hour into the run. So they do not start with the Chibi Blaster, which is just a gun that is normally used to fight the spiders, but you can actually use the toothbrush to break the spiders, which is convenient, so you don't have to go out of your way to get the blaster. If you see some sliding on Kobe's side, like every time you walk, you conserve battery, and that's just like your health, and you have to plug into outlets to recharge. But if you slide, which you can slide indefinitely by going from like directly up on the control stick to directly down on the control stick, you are put in the sliding state. And when you're in the sliding state, you use as much battery as you would be from standing still, so you can keep the speed of walking while conserving the battery usage of standing still, if that makes sense. You're standing still while you're moving, basically. He's getting more doors. Okay. Is Jaxler going for all the Jenny room? All the doors in the Jenny room? He's in the Jenny room right now. Jenny room. Blah. Oh, he was getting the crayons. Is there a crayon box? Fill in the crayon box. We just have the one last pink crayon over here. I believe so. I assume he would have routed it that way. What's in the basement? Oh, the gunpowder. I think, did he only come down to the basement for the gunpowder? There isn't much to do in the basement altogether. It's usually just the gunpowder, or if you need some money. And you see Kobe having a little trouble right here on the left, falling off the cabinet. If you can normally take fall damage after you fall from like 10 inches, or like 3 times Chibi Robo's height. If you fall from like that height, you'd get fall damage, but you can cancel that fall damage by, when you're falling off, you go into a different animation, which is normally just used by picking up your plug. So you can like fall great distances without taking fall damage. Yeah, you see the night ended for Kobe. This is again because of that glitch Jaxler did at the start by pausing his timer, and he still has his timer paused, as you can tell on the top left. The 5 simulates a 5-minute timer. It represents a 5-minute timer. I can't do words right now. But, so other things pause the timer besides just being in this glitch, and that's anytime the text box is up. Or if any pause menu is up. So although the timer is 5 minutes, your days can be much longer than 5 minutes, depending on the activities you pursue. It looks like Jaxler, is he going into the bedroom? What's he doing? Why did he click through there? Oh, little cheater clipping through the floor. Now he's going to the basement. What's he going to the basement for? Fire chip.
So walls seem kind of like an illusion in this game.
Walls? Yeah, walls. I forgot to add this killer joke lined up. Was that we're interrupting the Zelda block. They're just like busting right in the Zelda block with this Chibi Robo. But sadly I forgot it. So that flopped. But anyways, the one who found out that like walls are paper in this game, I keep forgetting his name. I want to say Oki Kurume, but it's some other Oki speedrunner who is like an old, I forget if he was Majora's Mask or Ocarina of Time, but he's the one who found out that you could like clip through every wall. Oki something. I don't know if you know Zelda runners. Anyone know Zelda runners? I don't. But yeah, you can clip through almost everything in this game. Everything but like some character models are just like paper thin. So that's cool. The only trouble is, the major trouble in this game is that you cannot climb those stairs as you see on Kobe's screen on the left. In the middle of the room, you cannot climb those stairs. You can clip through every wall in the game, but you cannot climb a single stair without listening.
Ah, damn.
So, okay. Jaxler got some cans. He's going for 5 empty cans. There are empty cans throughout the whole house in designated areas. They're just the same trash in the same areas. And yeah, one is just in that basement, so I guess he went there. And I think that's the first one he got. I haven't been paying too much attention to it. Is Shasta with a host? Shasta was considering running this game. I know he just likes this game casually. I don't know if he actually considered running it, but he talked about it. He's one of the few people that know about this game, so that's always nice. The GameCube original. You didn't. It's just a very good video game. It is a very good video game. You're probably just asking about the speedrun. And nothing more than that. Yeah, you come into a great spot in this bingo race. 3 to 4 in these bingo squares. Jaxler's still on the first day right now. But Kobe has advanced to the second night relative to this save file. Anyways. Haven't seen a run of this game in years. Nice.
Are there any boss fights in this game? I know I see some like smaller enemies, but are there
There is one boss fight in this game, but that's like the end of the game, so you won't see that.
Unfortunate.
Pretty good stuff. You see that dog? That dog is not a boss. You might have seen that dog. Or you see this scared child on Kobe's screen? She's not a boss either. Let's see. Jax was in the kitchen with Dinah. I don't know if that's how the song goes. What's he doing in the kitchen? He's getting some doors, getting some moolah, building some bank. I think the least... Oh, no one's opened the bedroom shortcut yet. Let's see Kobe would do that. Is he going for all the Jenny doors now? No, he wouldn't be. What's Kobe going to Jenny's room for? Cooking... Tools... He's trying to flex by clipping through the door just because he can clip through all the doors instead of taking like 2 steps around the door. And he lost time. That's gonna bite him in the butt. Chibi Robo is a hecking good game. What you? I didn't say, no. He made me do that. He made me do that. I was reading. He made me do that. That wasn't on my own accord. He's getting the squirter. So I'm assuming he's getting the squirter to get the pirate shit. I'm banned. That probably wasn't even the first time I said it still. What are these guys doing? What's he gonna need the squirter for? Vote now on your phones. I think it's just... Oh, all tools, duh. Okay. Oh, and Jack's are getting these other cans. Ooh, he got lucky here. Sometimes there's only 1 empty can here. Or sometimes there's 0. Right there's 2. And I think that makes 3. That makes 5? He's on fire. He clicked the square. I didn't see him get the other 2. Sorry, Jaxler. It's Kobe's trying to get this last door before his time runs out. You see his moon at the very bottom. Oh no, he's just getting a frog ring. Oh, he's just getting... What? Go, go, go! Yeah, he might as well get this last door. Or this door in the last time he has left. In case he wants to pursue the all doors Jenny room square. Here's something I didn't even know about for a while on Jaxler's stream. You can step on this cord to make a little shortcut. I didn't know about that for the longest time. That was like the last thing I ever did in this game. What exactly is the goal of this game? Cleaning the house. Cleaning the house for sure. No, it's a lot of story-related stuff that you won't really be seeing in this bingo. Like, repairing families and friendships. That good stuff. This game has great plot. There's a plot involving evil spiders and aliens and family drama. That is right. You might see some family drama in this race. Might be.
I saw there was also a re-release.
Your mic cut out a little bit, but if you saw a re-release, then I'm shook because I haven't heard about that re-release. No, there have been like many games in this series. There's like 5 or something. There's like a Japanese one that never came to the US or came out of Japan, which was good, which is like a direct sequel to this. And then there's just like a whole bunch of spin-off games. One was exclusive to Walmart. It was only sold in Walmart in North America because it was about like planting and it was like very eco-friendly. So Walmart was all on that. And yeah, just like a bunch of spin-off games. Ziplash was the latest one, and it was made to be a 2D side-scrolling platformer, which like nobody asked for. So it was, if you know the Hey Pikmin for the 3DS, it was like Hey Pikmin was a copy-paste of that game, like literally.
Interesting.
And everyone was like waiting for Pikmin 4, and then they're just like, now you get a Pikmin platformer. And we're like, where's Pikmin 4? It's the same thing with Chibi Robo, except that was Chibi Robo's last hope. So there might not be another Chibi Robo game. These guys are pretty close. 4-4. But it's very like abstract to tell who's in the lead or not because they're just doing completely different objectives. So there's no like relative for the most part. What did he spy? What did he spy? Is Jaxler grinding for scrap? You can grind for this scrap. He's probably been doing it, but I haven't noticed because I'm talking. And yeah, so if you get some scrap, and did I say it? I did. No. So if you break the spiders, and you can save and then reset, and then they'd respawn in that same spot. So that's just like a quick way to grind the scrap, which is needed for. Is there a utility bot sticker? What's the banned word? ROBO or ROBOT, which is in the name of the game and the name of the main character.
I didn't hear it, so it's fine.
He didn't hear it, so it's fine. Yeah, what's he getting the scrap for? Happy points? Am I blind? I can't read. This is too much to read. Spelling the word doesn't count. Because I can't read. As I just mentioned. What are these guys doing? Okay, he's got the warp. The warp is very useful. It's so you don't have to climb these stairs every single time. Climbing the stairs takes like a minute and a half. But with the warp, you can just zoop right up there. Is he getting a cookie? Is Jaxler getting a cookie? He's not. Man, he's getting coins. He's getting money. The word band part is for our host, Blackout Bingo. Cool.
Yeah. So basically, we as hosts have
Oh.
a blackout bingo with different goals we have to fulfill. That's why we had to ban one word. This magical word.
What are your other squares?
We are currently pretty deep in, but we have still open create a fanfic about Bingothon. Read donation like a character from a scheduled game. Prepare drawings and have chat guess what it is, and some other stuff like that. And at the end of the marathon, we have most likely Worms Armageddon Battle Royale again from all the hosts, and you can place your bets on this one as well, like who win.
Cute.
So stuff like that.
We also have a quiz coming up for the runners if they're up for it.
What kind of quiz?
Instead of interviewing them, we thought we're just gonna do a nice little quiz with them.
Yeah, that sounds fun.
Yeah, I guess we can do that after the run when they join back in.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So now Kobe's talking to this frog, except not really because it's in dire straits. But what's he talking to this frog for? You can walk around this cutscene. A funny thing about these cutscene triggers is that they exist like it's just a wall, and if you touch that wall, you teleport to right in front of like this frog, and this wall exceeds far out of bounds. So even though you can clip through and then walk around it, actually takes longer than just interacting with this 1 minute 10-second cutscene, or like 1 minute 6-second cutscene. I forget, but yeah, it's just so you can get on the other side of this room, which has most of the activities going on. Thinking about what he'll go over there for. Oh, open the bedroom shortcut. That's what he's doing. And free Funky Phil, probably. But his battery's low. He's got 5 frog rings. He needs 4 more. Okay, Jaxler getting a timer 10 upgrade. So you can change your timer from 5 to 10 or 15 minutes. And even though you can just freeze your timer, like, sort of whenever you want, under certain conditions, it also gets like unfrozen under the same conditions. So basically, if he's going to be going through a lot of doors, he doesn't want to freeze the timer because going through a door again would unfreeze the timer. So little cheating going on. Telly does have the best speech sound. I love all the dialogue in this game. It's like, I forget the name for it specifically, but like how Mario and Luigi in like the RPG games, that sort of stuff. I love that. The sliding backwards is the thing I was talking about earlier. Is sliding has the same battery usage of standing still, but you obviously have the speed of walking. So he's just really green. You just reducing the battery usage, which is, your life. It's like backwalking in Zelda. It's like backwalking if every time you walked, reduced your health. But backwalking didn't. So yeah. Slide. Given the name of the game, yeah. Jackson's got a spoon. I think he only needs a spoon for all tools. And obtain pirate ship. Ooh, he can get a pirate ship for free. And Kobe open up the bedroom shortcut so he doesn't have to make that long climb again every time. And also it was a bingo square. He's getting these cookie boxes. How many cookie boxes does he have? I'd say like 3, but that was just 2. I haven't really been watching. Dude, Kobe died. Poor guy. This is blind bingo. I'm not. What? They can't see each other. They see the same bingo card, but they don't watch each other's screen. So like they can gain information off what they checked, sort of thing going on. It's like, oh, he did this, he must be here, and then adapt to their play under those circumstances. Like, since Kobe just opened the bedroom shortcut, Jaxler's like, oh, he's in the bedroom. What can I do while he's in the bedroom? What does him being in the bedroom mean? And it could have meant... Did he get the, Okay, yeah, never mind, he did. Jaxler on this Chibi bridge. This is like the last Chibi door in the game. This one right here. At least in the 100% room. There's no other way. Because it's like an island. You need this bridge. You can do so much crazy stuff in this game, but you can't cheat your way to that. What's Kobe doing in the kitchen? Aldora's kitchen, I guess. He doesn't have much time left. I don't know what he'll be doing. Maybe feeding the fish. You can feed those fish for happy points. Talking to Mom. Clipping through Mom. He doesn't care about Mom. Excuse me. Oh, he's just getting the spoon as well. So, yeah, Jaxler just got the spoon. And that's for the all tools square. And since, obviously, Kobe isn't aware of Jaxler's progress, so he's just like, he doesn't know that he's behind Jaxler in getting the spoon, sort of thing. But he will once Jaxler seems to be going to the backyard and will obtain the pirate ship, and that will notify Kobe of, oh, he has the spoon. And he's getting these cookie boxes. You also have a chance to give .raw Music a task to do for our host bingo, Monka S. Be gentle, Monka S.
Yeah, you just have to come up with something. So I really don't know, what chat will come up with. But if you have anything I can say or I can do, that is hopefully appropriate enough. I'll have to do it.
Words.
Banned words. Yes.
So Jaxler's like a madman, or he's making a slip up. So he just walked right past the pirate ship, and he has the ability to pick it up. And now he's leaving the backyard without the pirate ship. I'm wondering why he chose to do this. If it was intentional or not. Like, maybe it's just like a mind game for Kobe. It's just like he's making him assume he doesn't have the spoon. I don't know why he'd do that. Oh yeah, the goal is not to get a bingo, but rather 13 goals on the card. It's just whoever fills out the majority of the card wins. That's what Lockout is. I got mixed up with the purple text names. Sorry, Dashi. Even though I see you posting like shouts to Sir all the time. Unless that's a different Dashi. But I don't know. Oh yeah, that drawer. So you can like pull drawers wherever you want. Sort of. That's probably a different Dashi. But you came in with a Shasta raid. Or at the same time. Or something. That's crazy. Anyways. So you can... Normally drawers can only be pulled forward and backwards. Or in some cases left and right. And forward and backwards. As in the case with like the Chibi ladder. You don't really talk there. I pictured a person with like the Digimon, the white and green Digimon thing with the ears. I don't know. But yeah, so normally you can only pull drawers forward and backwards, but with like special inputs and camera like positioning, you can pull drawers in any direction. And it's only really used like right there for the speedruns and stuff, but you can do some crazy stuff. It just sort of takes a long time. It's usually like slower to do. There was a Majora's Mask run, there was previously, and up next was like Skyward Sword, I think, and then another Zelda run. I forget. Schedule. Kobe, is he going for the pirate ship? I feel so sad for Jaxler. He didn't get the pirate ship. Wait, okay. Kobe, get this pirate ship. Get your gold. So yeah, Jaxler could have got this pirate ship as Kobe was doing earlier, but maybe he just overlooked it or something. There's a lot going on, so I wouldn't blame him. I like me myself not playing hasn't really caught like much of what was happening, so I can't blame him. What's he buying? What'd he buy? Range chip? Did Jaxler buy the range chip? Charge chip, I'm silly. They look somewhere. What do you buy that charge chip for? He needs the charge chip to unlock certain doors. And in every room there are doors that you need the charge chip for, so. Kobe sniping this pirate ship square. Jaxler kicking himself. I wonder how many frog rings Jaxler has. I saw Kobe, we'll probably have 6 after this. And he's slurping up some water. What's he doing with that water? What's he doing with that water? I don't know what he needs that water for off the top of my head. So, I'm pretty... How much is it, like half the board remaining? 3, 6, 9, 10. Yeah, we're getting pretty close to half the board left. Jaxler's moving. Look at those plug drops. 10 out of 10. Oh, he's waking up this frog. What is he waking up the frog for? Do you need all the outfits? When you talk to this frog, when you squirt this frog, you get a frog ring. What's he need? I'm not a frog ring. A frog suit. I guess you get some quick happy points. So maybe there's that. Oh, all suits. Right at the bottom. The one with the most text. The smallest font. So squishy. Ooh, Jaxler getting some cookie boxes. This might be the last of it. I'm not sure of his cookie box status. He needs 7 altogether. Oh, I guess that was the 7 he needed. So, what's it now? 5 to 6. Pretty close. Now he's throwing this trash away like a very helpful Roomba. Throwing trash away gives you happy points and moolah. So, make some bank, you know. Make some happy points. Oh, and he's also turning in these frog rings for more happy points. When you give these frog rings to Jenny, she rewards you with a lot of happiness. And he needs 400 happy points for that little square. So Jaxler making moves. Kiriko. It's Kobe. Kobe going to the foyer. I assume you're struggling with these slides. Slides aren't the easiest thing to do. I mean, I guess they are compared to all the other tricks in the game, but relatively, it is easy to mess up. Turn in 5 frog rings. Oh, okay, so yeah, that's 400 happy points for Jaxler. And we tied it up 6-6, just like that. The blink of an eye. Jaxler looking kind of lost. He's like, what do I do? What do I do? Turn around. I think my thought is, I guess he'll go for the living room doors? I guess? There's not much left to do in the living room besides the doors and the Mr. Prong sticker, which I'm surprised Kobe has not gone for. Because normally you need an item to like locate Mr. Prong's random location. But a lot of the time Kobe is notorious for just swinging in random spots and eventually getting it without the item needed. But he seems to not be using that tactic. And yeah, Jaxler just going for all the living room doors as of now. Oh, and he's swinging back in there to get the Chibi Room mode. He did this earlier. He'll clip out of bounds while in the Chibi Room and then locate the loading zone to the foyer, which is 33 steps northeast and then 6 steps east. You can tell by the sound effects of the footsteps. Oh, but my bad. You have Kobe's audio. But yeah, he found the foyer. Did I? He probably did. He probably did. I'll take it. I deserve it. I deserve it. If I said it, I deserve it.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
We're losing it.
did I say Chibi Room?
Oh, you did it again.
Room.
Oh, wait. Okay. Yeah, okay. I guess. That's okay. Then I overheard it.
Okay.
We're safe.
I trusted you. Yeah, there's Chibi Blank and Chibi Room. The rooms are named after Chibi.
Okay, that makes sense. I thought I heard it, but I did not. We are safe, boys.
It's close. It's an interesting thing. You see Kobe just clip through the door to exit the foyer, but like loading zones aren't like always in the same spot every time. Sometimes they've like disappeared, so you can only really exit the bedroom clipping out of bounds. You can't like enter the bedroom by clipping out of bounds, just because like the door is open versus closed, like the way the direction the door opens. Like it's a push, not a pull door. So that makes all the difference. It's like a whole, when in Ocarina of Time they're like, what if Link was like left-handed or whatever, the opposite hand he uses, like glitches would be much different. Or not glitches, just like sequences. I don't know. I'm not gonna act like I know anything about Zelda. Brings down to the wire. They're both in the same spot. They're on the same door. Okay, so Kobe, going to the right. This game is dark. Dark overtones, undertones, sort of. It gets dark. What's he going up here for? There's a door. Does he need all the foyer doors? Does he need Moolah? Does he need to blank? All doors, kitchen, all tools, all living room. What's he on this door for? Heavy is the word, especially for like kids. What's he skipping this door for? Why is he going to the water? Oh, there's a frog ring here. Duh. So this like, let's see. Oh, he ran out of time. That stinks. Look at him spin. He was right next to a frog ring. but he ran out of time. Very sad stuff. Very heavy. What's Jaxler doing? Jaxler is finally going to the right side of the bedroom, the eastern wing, where it allows him to climb. So, like, I'll get to it in a bit, but if Jaxler was to touch this wall coming up, or not even this wall, but the thing he'll float, if, like, yeah, right where he is right now, if he was to float right here, he would trigger the cutscene, and then, like, would have to do all that climbing again. So he just, like, went to the cutscene first. Because the cutscene trigger is that huge, it's just a flat wall that exceeds out of bounds and blocks you from doing this climbing. So, yeah. Let's go on. Let's climb in the bedroom. He might be going for all the bedroom doors. There's like not many doors. Oh yeah, he froze his batter. He's definitely he's doing some cool stuff. He's doing some Ninja Warrior, clipping out of bounds up here, and floating to the left. And there's like 12 doors or something in this room, but okay, you can get up. I didn't know you can get back up there. But in two areas are condensed to 4 doors each. So 8 of the doors are in basically 2 areas, and then the other like 4 are just not too far. So this is one of the relatively quicker rooms in the house to get all the doors in. I made a compilation of the cutscenes time length, not the actual cutscenes, just to how long they are, because I was curious how long you'd spend watching the cutscenes in a speedrun, and it was 1 hour and 40 minutes out of that's just mandatory cutscenes. There's so many cutscenes that go unseen, just like side quest stuff and all this stuff, and it can be done in like many different orders, which is neat. But someone probably did. Actually, I don't know. I do highly recommend playing the game. Banned, but from inconvenient circumstances, this had to be raced on emulator because of like trouble that Kobe's having or something. And this is accessible on emulator. It is an expensive video game to buy because it's one of those like GameCube games that just gets jacked up in price because, you know, it's a good game and kind of old and not many people have it. So there's that. Jaxler going for all these doors. How much moolah does he have? He has nearly 3,000. He might go for 8,000 moolah. Because there is like a coin flip, a literal coin flip, yes or no guess. You could double the amount of moolah you have. And he's close to that. Smash Melee goes for a minimum 40. Yeah, I know this one's like 60, so it's like full price. I'm not sure about used though. Actually, is that used? I don't know. What doors Kobe doing? Ooh, Kobe's up here. Kobe's getting these frog rings. He's floating down to this 100. How many doors does Jaxler need? I think he only needs like 2 more. He definitely needs 2, maybe 3. I don't know if he got the one under the bed. I think Jaxler will finish getting all of the bedroom doors just now. In this one sequence, really staying here getting all these doors, so I'll be focusing on Kobe for now. So he's in the living room. Will he be going for the living room door? There isn't much else to do in here. But it sort of takes a while to get in these doors. Yeah, Dolphin is good for this except for like 2 spots. The game like freezes. But you know, if you like save, it's fine. And you, like the thing is you cannot run from like the save state because then it stays frozen sort of. It's weird.
So will it also stay frozen if you have like that?
If what?
Like if you have made a save state before and then you freeze the game.
It doesn't necessarily freeze. It's sort of like hard locks. You cannot activate any living zone. And sometimes you're like perpetually looped in a living zone. It's weird.
Well, at least it is more accessible when you can run it actually on emulator.
Yeah, it definitely
sometimes really is a problem with other games that ban emulator.
This one especially. My only complaint with like playing on emulator is it just like, I don't know, I don't feel as connected to the game. It's just like as if I were to play it on a console. It's just like because you have the access to like do ×2 speed and stuff like that. In the back of my head, it's just like, oh, I could just make this go by faster. Or I could just save state. So I don't know. I feel more, I don't know, into it if it's on console. But, you know, it's expensive. It's not so accessible. Big recommend. Anyways, I hope it gets a Switch remake. I never want remakes, but I'll take a Chibi Robo remake for Switch. It's like the only time I ever wanted a remake. Because I want this game to, like, you know, succeed. Oh no, Kobe's going for this door. Is he going for this door like this right now, this way? Oh no. I give him the best of luck because this is like tricky. Let's see if he hops up here. Is he gonna hop up here? First try. What is he doing? He doesn't know what to do. He's lost. How does he do this? Look at him, first person. What is he doing? You can't do that. I'm sorry, Kobe. So getting that door that way with the ladder instead of like going from above, I'm not even sure if it's intended, but they just made it like extremely difficult. And he noticed the trouble he had. You cannot hop up. You cannot jump 1 inch on your own. So he's like stuck right in front of the door and can't get it. Jaxler shooting this door. Let's see if he gets it on the first try. Did he adapt? He did. So unlocking that door, or that door that you didn't even see was there, is tricky because it just has like a bad hitbox. And the other day he was having trouble with it, but no trouble here. Jacks are going for all the Jenny room doors. Oh yeah, when does the Chibi Roomba fan art prize winner get chosen?
I think it is after the event, but the selection for the prize will end after this run. So if you still want to get like a donation in of a minimum of $10, you will have the chance until the end of this run to win it. After this run, it will be not available anymore to win, so we will, you know, cut it off after that. There are still other prizes, but just for this specific fan art, yeah, we'll cut it off after this run.
Yeah, this goes only for the Chibi Robo fan art. The other prizes are you're still eligible for the other prizes until the end of the marathon.
Ooh. Oh, he's banned. Mods banned.
Oh damn. Okay, now I'll get to ban myself from the event. KS.
Thank you, Dashi, for pointing that out. I am interested in that fan art because it is pretty crisp, and the merchandise existing for this game, the only merchandise that existed was similar to, if you know of like the Pokemon Snap competition that happened when like the game came out. It was like who can get the highest score Mew, like Game Freak would give out merchandise of like that Pokemon Snap or like something. I don't know if it was like the Ancient Mew card or something, but Chibi Robo had a similar thing for one of the spin-off games. It's like for the 3DS. It's like if you could take like the favorite picture, you could win. I don't even know what it was. Like it was like an envelope that you use for mailing letters. That was Chibi Robo. That's like the only merch there is in the amiibo. So it'll be interesting to get to win that fan art, because that's just how little merchandise that exists of this game, and I think I just got banned. I don't know.
Damn. I think we all failed now.
It's too hard.
Yeah, it is. And I keep forgetting it as. So we maybe have to try it during another run, but we tried at least.
I think it's fun. I'll try to continue. Just
don't worry about that. I mean, we have like 2 Zelda runs coming up, so we might have to ban a good word there.
Not say like Link or like bomb.
Yeah, like a common word, maybe.
Let's just ban Zelda.
I think it's fun. But yeah, no saying bomb for Zelda. Where are
Gonna
they
ban
at?
Zelda. That's gonna be great.
Zelda and Link. Oh. Jaxler's just clipping into these boxes for whatever reason. His timer is running out. Oh wait, I thought it was blinking. I'm silly. He's got nothing left on that 10 timer though. I don't know what he's going to achieve in this time. Looks like nothing. He's just spinning. Nobody talks to anybody in here. Can he do? What is he doing? I don't know what he's doing. What's Kobe doing? Kobe's in the bedroom. Kobe... Who is getting all the bedroom doors? I thought Jaxler. What happened to Jaxler getting the bedroom doors? What happened? I thought he was doing it. So, Kobe is advancing the plot. So, when you advance main story, the opportunities you have in the household change. It's just like you can do different things. And this bingo card in specific only has 1, 2, 3 cards, 3 squares that need you or that require you to advance the story. So you don't really need them to win, but and I guess they just want to be careful. They don't want to like play it so offensively that they don't set themselves up for the late game, I guess. If that makes sense. What's Jaxler doing? He's going for prongs. Is he going to Hail Mary? Jaxler is clicking. He is clicking that A button anywhere he can. So I did mention this earlier that this is something Kobe normally does regarding the Mr. Prongs sticker in the bottom right. Mr. Prongs can spawn in 3 different zones, like radiuses, but the actual location of it is very precise usually. So you need the radar, which is the square in the top left, to locate, to like pinpoint where Prongs is. But if you just want to get lucky, you can just spam the floor in certain areas and maybe get him without the radar. And that's what he was hoping for there. Kobe clipping out of bounds, getting the out of bounds 100 coin. Ooh, I got an alarm going off. Yeah, that's a thing discussed. Yeah, he's always there. You just can only see him or find him when you have the radar, which is later into the game. I guess Kobe going upstairs. Is he going to... What's he doing? He's getting quick money. Yeah, here's a lot of the family issues on Kobe's side. This is like a 5-minute sequence, basically, of cutscene. This is an E for everyone game, I think. Jaxler probably trying to finish up getting the bedroom doors, I'd imagine. Or maybe freeing Funky Phil. We're nearing the 1 hour mark. Is it? How's it? It's still 6 to 6. Ooh, it's still 6 to 6. It's gonna be a close race. So Jaxler going up here. Yeah, he's going for the remaining bedroom door. There is like a very difficult, like a very short window to get these last doors in a separate way, but he's going for it the normal way. And no, he didn't, I guess. Let's see if he misses this last copter. He needs to be right on the very edge. Oh, he's breaking. Yeah, okay, he's breaking the shortcut just in case he misses it. Okay, let's see if Jaxler gets this. It's not tough, it's just like, he can psych you out. Oh, look at that. Look at that little pinky toe landed on there. Who I got dogs? The family's doing big arm quest, yeah. This is probably like all the dialogue you'll see in this run or race. If you don't want spoilers, don't want. I think this is the last of the doors Jaxler needs. Just these last 4 up here. I'm wondering, oh, he's really close to 8,000 moolah. There's like 400 in here, so he'll be at like 79.40. I think there's 400 anyways. Oh, okay, no, never mind, that's another door. He is low on battery, but he's okay. I hope he uses the copter. Use the copter. Use the copter. Look at his battery. Oh my god. Okay, I'm so glad he used the copter there. If he didn't, he would have died and lost 20% of his moolah. So whatever, like 0.8 times 7740, he would have lost that much. And he's that close. He's so close to 8,000 moolah. He needs anything. Anything. Who needs notes? Ooh, Kobe died. Heartbreaking. 79,140 or 79.40. Yeah, so Kobe died, but he didn't lose Moolah for it, and that's because of the outfit he was wearing. It was just a way to... Is die banned? Okay, I'm sorry, but maybe that was a different run.
That was for the next run. We already failed.
Oh.
You know, we can't excuse it anymore. People will call us out for that.
It's 5 AM, so I'm gonna be asleep for that run, hopefully.
Don't worry, it just counts for the next runners, commentators, and hosts.
Give him a penalty. So did he have 8,000? No. Jaxler needs 60 moolah to get this 8,000. That's pretty fun. Because he has no idea where Kobe is, so all that's going through Jaxler's mind is, I need 60, I need 60, I need 60. And that is, the minimum you can get from a door is 100. 60 is just like chump change you literally find beneath, or like between the couch cushions. But here you see him going for this frog ring that Kobe went for earlier but failed. Oh, he's not clipping through this mess, this abomination of invisible walls. He will be getting this frog ring the intended way. You can clip through like so many invisible walls to reach this frog ring that it's just a maze. I have no idea what Jaxler's frog ring count is. It's at least 6. And I think Kobe's pretty close to that. He needs 9. I think they're at 10. There are 10. Yeah, there are 10 on the map at once. Oh, and Kobe got the radar, and with the inclusion of the radar, he'll be getting the prawn sticker. Except he's having trouble locating it because the TV picks up the radar. Okay, I guess he's aware. He might be aware. Yeah, okay. Oh no, he's getting tricked up. Funky Phil is the flower, the sunflower guy. And to unlock Funky Phil, you need... I think it just has to be during the day. I think there might be another prerequisite that I can't be thinking of right now. But I really think it's just open it during the day. But they would have gotten it if it was that easy. If it was that simple. It might be some frog stuff that is a prerequisite. But I don't know. Okay, Jaxler doing the big... This is his favorite trick. Call this storming the castle. Normally you need to unlock a set of stairs to reach this, but there's this one pin sticking outside of the map, sticking outside of the castle that is just reachable from a vantage point on the map. And then you can clip through, like, rooms in the castle to reach the loading zone you need. And I was being so careful, because you cannot enter those 2 doorways to the left or right of that center one, or else you'd sort of fall off of it. What's Kobe up to? D battery. Hey, with those two squares, with those 2 squares, Kobe is at 9 squares. And Jax was currently at 7. And just as a reminder, to win, a player needs to reach 13 squares. And Jaxler still didn't get 8,000. He's still 60 off. Okay, Jaxler's like so close to getting an 8th square or something. Yeah, an 8th square. And wow, all the other ones. Okay, after that, they'll be going for all the doors in the kitchen, living room, and Jenny's room. Neither of them have made any progress in the kitchen doors. But both of them have made some progress in Jenny's room and the living room doors. Currently, Jaxler is going for the Jenny's room doors. That's why he's up here in the first place. There's a door in the castle. And Kobe's going for the frog ring. He like slightly missed out on previously. I don't know what his frog ring count is. We'll probably be informed. I don't know why So Kobe thinks it's really cool to go all the way up and around to get this frog ring. Even though I think it's faster to just like not do all this climbing. He could have just ran straight. But, you know, he's got his preferences. Oh, Jaxler falling off the toy soldier. Shambles. I have to wait for these soldiers to come back around. Yeah, there are like so many magical things that lined up to make this early castle thing possible. One of which is that you only need the second 2 soldiers moving and not the first one. The first one can stay stationary and still reach the second one. If it was like placed centimeters earlier on the track, it wouldn't have like worked out. Bunch of crazy stuff. Okay. I don't know how many more doors Jaxler needs after this one. Oh wait, it was already shot open. How did he do that? Maybe it was him. Maybe when he was on the soldiers. With both of them getting these frog rings, or this frog ring, the legitimate way, instead of clipping through the rocks. Jaxler doing some plug drops off the castle. Oh. Okay, now he's just coptering. If you're ever on like a small surface, it's harder to do plug drops because you have less room to walk to like start it up. You need some momentum going into it. Yeah, they can clip. It's just really hard right there because this very weird invisible walls. So it's just like sort of easier for them to do it legitimately. But know that you can. Jaxler, is he getting the squirter? Squirt gun? Squirt something. Squirter? Squirter. But I think he's at the end of his night, so we just sort of did this just to get it. Kobe got all the tools, I didn't even notice. I probably read that, but I didn't make the correlation. Or I didn't actually read the square. He doesn't really need this for anything. I don't know why he got the squirter. Maybe, oh, for all suits. Because he doesn't have the frog suit yet. So, Jaxler has 8k moolah, but he hasn't marked it. That is sad. I hope he marks it. But no matter what, Kobe is not getting 8,000 moolah, so it'll come to Jaxler eventually. Kobe's at like 600. He hasn't gotten like any doors. There's no way. Jaxler's just thinking, looking in the clouds, staring in the sky. But yeah, to backtrack, when observing each square, I want to say Kobe is closer to completing the bottom middle all suits square. And I think he's right now closer to freeing Funky Phil. Actually, no, he can't because Mom's sitting right there. Since Mom is sitting right there, you can't free Funky Phil because... Okay, Jaxler just checked 8,000, that's good. Yeah, when Mom's sitting there, you can't open Funky Phil or free Funky Phil because he's a toy, he can't move when the adult humans are around. That's how toys work. Cooking sticker. Kobe is closer to cooking sticker, but he'll definitely be doing that last. Jaxler just getting the space scrambler. That's good. That's really good. Are they tied now?
Yeah, they are tied.
They're tied.
It's really close.
Estimate? No. Yeah, this is really close. So, I think Kobe's pretty ahead right here. It's close, obviously, by squares, but in progression to each square, remaining square, Kobe's looking pretty closer. Jaxler doesn't know that, I don't think. It's gonna come down to cooking. cooking by the book. Everyone leaves cooking for last because it takes so long. So it's definitely going to come down to it if Kobe doesn't clear it out. Kobe is closer to all suits. I think he's closer to all doors in the living room, but Jaxler is going for that now. So Jax might be able to get all the living room doors. Hello?
Do we have time for a quick donation?
Yeah, of course.
We have a $25 donation from Axel JSD without any comment, but thank you very much. That also puts us over $500. To be exact, $515. Thank you so much. That is a huge amount of money that we've raised so far. Keep the donations coming, and also Axel now has the chance to win the Chibi Robo fan art. Short reminder on that note, we still have about 15, maybe a little bit more minutes to go, and you can still donate a minimum amount of $10 to have a chance of winning the Chibi Robo fan art. So if you want to have that, or the chance at least to have that, get your donation in right now. Also, we have a couple of incentives that are going that have to be met soon, which is the Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time beta quest, which is pretty much an entrance randomizer. So every time Link is going to enter a new room or anything like that, he will be put in a completely different location at all time. And the goal is currently $15 out of $100, so $58 to go. And that is for the runner not taking notes during the run, so he has to remember which door leads to which location and so on. So if you want to see that happen, it is a great goal to put it towards you.
Nice. I'm getting my donation in now because I forgot about that.
Nice.
I hope I'm doing this right. I've never done PayPal. You guys trying to get my information. Jaxler trying to get his money. So he's going all the way up to the top to get this chibi door that, as we saw earlier, Kobe was having trouble with because he tried approaching it at the unintended method that he didn't know the solution for. But this is the intended method where you go from above and get the chibi door. I'm assuming it's the last one Jaxler needs. I'm not so sure about that, but there aren't many in the living room, and I saw him go for other ones. So maybe this is the last one he needs. If not, he's close to it. The different timers, that's just how long the day lasts. Like you see Kobe's in the top left has 5, and Jaxler's has 10. That's just because you can choose to set it to 5, 10, or 15, and sometimes you want the days to end sooner, or sometimes you want it to last longer. So yeah. And different things can happen during the day or during the night. So they are both during the day though. Donate $10. I'm also commentating my donation.
Commenting a donation is always good.
my credit card is my credit card number is blah blah blah.
We didn't hear anything. Censor that quick.
Share your mailing address with Pure Earth. Yeah, maybe. I can't go back and click it. Oh my god. Okay. Where are they at now? So Jaxler. Okay, yeah, this is the other door I was considering. I didn't think he got this invisible on the sofa. But he got the 3 doors on the right side of the
look,
wall.
We got a new donation.
We got a donation.
Yes.
By who?
We got a $10 donation by Chibi Roomba with no comment.
I forgot to
Thank
leave
you
a
very
comment.
much, Chibi Roomba.
I forgot to leave a comment. Dude. Oh, whatever. Jaxler getting the toy receipt. So this is something Kobe did forever ago. This was like all the story stuff that happened. That's like the difference where Kobe and Jaxler is right now. Kobe, they're in the similar locations. The only difference is Kobe has progressed the story, which takes like 10 minutes to do. And progressing the story allows you to get the cooking sticker and freeing Funky Phil. Dude, when I was donating, I missed a square. What are they at right now? 10 to 11? Whoa. Oh, why am I counting? The layout's perfect. Oh my goodness.
Though technically, I did that yesterday already.
Oh, you already did it?
Oh,
I mean, we could do it again, right?
yeah, read it like a Roomba. Chibi Robo Roomba doesn't have a voice, so you can't impersonate the character.
I think we can choose one. Like.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
It only says
read a donation in the style of the Darkest Dungeon narrative.
Oh.
I don't even know how that sounds.
Really short donation, so I'm not sure if...
I mean, did you already do that? For Darkest Dungeon, or
Yes, I did that, but it was not really a long donation, so I'm not sure if that counts.
Alright, so if we happen to have another donation with a comment, you know, we'll think of something in the background.
Okay. Jaxler in the foyer. Kobe in the bedroom. Getting chased by a dinosaur. This is what leads. Okay, this is the prerequisite for Funky Phil. Because you need to do this. And to do this, you need the frog suit. Okay, so that's what you do need the frog suit to free Funky Phil. And that'll put Kobe at 11 soon. And then, okay, Jaxler. Ooh. So Jaxler's gonna be watching cutscenes for like 10 minutes. Or like 5 minutes. And after that I'm assuming he's aiming to do Funky Phil right now. Jaxler should be going for the kitchen doors if he wants to stay in this, but I think he's aiming just to free Funky Phil in the cooking sticker. So Kobe is going to snipe Jaxler, and then Jaxler is probably gonna rush the kitchen door. That's my assumption. Once he sees Kobe check off free Funky Phil, I think Jaxler is gonna rush the kitchen. And I don't think either of them has made much progress in the kitchen. Jaxler pulled ahead in squares, but for the remaining squares, Kobe is closer to 3 out of the 4. And he's about to get 1. So Kobe's about to tie it up.
Do we have time for a donation?
Yeah.
We got a $1 donation by DashySwag92 saying, "Yeah, yeah, yeah." That was the best Link impression I could do. I'm sorry.
Oh, I thought that was Darkest Dungeon because I don't know. I liked it though. I liked how it sounded.
Very accurate.
Thank you for the impression. I enjoyed it. Thank you for the donation, Dashy Swag. Thank you for donating $1 so I can have a better chance at the raffle, but also maybe donate like 8 more because it goes to a good place.
That sounds like a good plan.
Okay. You the robot. Oh! I was reading text. I directly got banned. Oh my god.
I think we cannot fix this anymore. Unfortunately, it's
I like it.
Unless we censored in the VOD afterwards on YouTube. We have to censor out every single time we said the cursed word.
Yeah. Okay. So Kobe. Oh yeah, never mind. Oh. Jaxler is stuck in this text box for like 2 minutes. And he sees, or he might have seen, he might see that he might have noticed that Kobe clicked the funky fill square. He might notice that he's tied up now. So that means Jaxler is probably going to rush to the kitchen. I'm assuming he'll rush to the kitchen as soon as he has control of the character. We'll see what he does. He can move like just now. Where's he going? Yep, he's going to the kitchen. He is going to the kitchen. They're both going to the kitchen. They're both next to the kitchen. They're both there. Look at these loading screens. 1, 2, 3. 3 seconds apart. Entering either side of the kitchen. I'm pretty sure they both have like no progress in the doors right now. So it's just going to be a race of who can get all these doors. Oh, okay. Oh, the thing is, Kobe has a 5-minute battery, and there's like 3 minutes remaining on his clock. Jaxler has a 10-minute battery and like has half of them. I didn't expect to see that out here. Neither did Jaxler. But so Jaxler's a 10-minute timer with half of it. Is he upgrading to 15-minute? I don't know why else he'd be going to the living room. So basically, Kobe can get like a few doors in the kitchen right now with his 5-minute timer, but then the timer will run out. And I'm assuming that Jaxler is making the play to upgrade his 10-minute to a 15-minute. And the timer is just percentage based, like the progression of the timer is percentage based towards the maximum time you have. So right now, Jaxler is like halfway on the 10-minute timer. What? Going to a 5-minute timer? Jaxler. Did he go to 5 minutes? He did. That just broke my thing. He was gonna make a play. But so now he has 2.5 minutes on the timer instead of 5 minutes on the timer. I don't know why he did that. He's not doing the kitchen stickers? Where is he going? What is he doing? I couldn't tell you. Kobe going for the kitchen doors. What is Jaxler doing? I'm curious what he's like doing. Five-minute timer means he wants the day to end sooner. Why does he want the day to end sooner? If his goals are the kitchen doors, cooking sticker, and all the suits. Is he going for all the suits? Is he going for the cooking sticker? I could see him going for the cooking sticker. But now he's going to the bedroom. He's going to the bedroom to get the pajamas. To get the pajamas. Okay, so he's going for the suits, I guess. Okay. Okay, this is interesting. Kobe's going for all the kitchen doors. Jaxler is abandoning the kitchen doors because he hasn't gotten any of the doors. He thinks Kobe's further ahead of him. While in actuality, they both have like 0 of the doors. Okay, that makes sense. So yeah, they both had no doors in the kitchen. And instead of both of them rushing, to the kitchen to get the doors. Kobe thinks I need to get all the doors. Jaxler's thinking he has more doors than me. I need to do something else. Okay. That makes sense now. Yeah, he did get the one across. Yeah, on the island. I remember that happening too. And then both of them have like this one door that was by the spoon. But yeah, Jaxler is just because he doesn't know what Kobe's doing. Like, he obviously isn't watching a stream or anything. He doesn't know exactly what he's doing, so he just thinks, yeah, he's probably ahead of me because he only had 2. Yeah, Jaxler had 2 when Kobe had 1. But now Kobe has 2. And now 3. Okay. The cooking sticker is the one where you cook. It is like, the dad has to be, the whole family has to be in the kitchen. And there's like this cooking mini game. And in terms of suits, Kobe doesn't even have the Chibi platform for it yet. Yeah, so this will take Kobe a bit longer. Yeah, a lot of people miss that one casually. Definitely. So yeah, Kobe's gonna be taking a while to get these doors. And in the meantime, Jaxler will catch up. Estimate! No! So yeah, Jaxler will be catching up with these suits. Kobe has the frog suit. Jaxler has the pajamas. Pajamas are good. Pajamas are OP. Oh, pajamas. Kobe. Is Kobe abandoning the kitchen? Is Kobe now is Kobe thinking? Now is Kobe thinking what Jaxler thought that psyched him out of going to the kitchen? Did they both back out of the kitchen because they were afraid the other player was more advanced?
Mind games.
Just because they just left the kitchen.
Imagine thinking that the other runner is going to snipe your goal.
Yeah.
If the other runner is thinking that you are sniping his goal. It's just great.
Oh my goodness. That's absurd. Yeah, the thing is, the only other reason they went to the kitchen... That makes sense. The only other reason they went to the kitchen this entire run were for 3 things. That Kobe went for the mug. You see he has the mug clicked off in the center of the bingo. And the top left, drain frog ring. Those are 2 things that are done in the kitchen. So Jaxler thought he has 2 things done. He probably did more than 2 things. But other than that, that's the only reason he went there. He never got any doors. Quick stop. So the kitchen was so uninhabited for this bingo board. There's no way to tell how much they progressed in the kitchen. But so yeah, Jaxler now in the kitchen. Is he going for... My goodness. Is he going for doors? I guess he is. Jaxler has nothing else to do right now, so he might as well be spending his time getting the doors. Jaxler started the pajamas side quest. The pajamas take 2 days, like a night and a day, a night and a day. Day, night, and a day? Probably. I can't remember. To actually finish the quest and get the pajamas. The pajamas let you end the day at your will, the day or night on command. They let you just end it right there. And as you've seen, clearly there's many things you can do at certain day or night time. So having the control of day or night time is opens up possibilities. Especially for the cooking sticker, because I think it's just random. Nah, I don't think it's random. I can't remember if it's random. whether like you can actually get the cooking sticker, and being able to re-roll that with the day or night thing is much better than waiting out 5 minutes every time. Jaxler does actually. Kobe has 12. Yeah, Jaxler has to get both of them. He's doing cooking. Oh no, Kobe's cooking. Kobe's cooking by the book. Oh, this might be the end. Unless he fails cooking, I guess. Wait, did Kobe even know cooking was happening now? So Kobe started cooking. Wait, oh, Kobe got all suits? Kobe had the pajamas? Wait, Kobe had the pajamas? This whole time, am I blind? How did he click that? I don't know. When did he get the pajamas? I'm blind. I don't know. So yeah, unless Kobe fails cooking, I don't know how good of a cook he is. This is gonna be wrapped up. Jaxler is going to finish getting the kitchen doors, I guess. Yeah, you don't have many opportunities to cook. It's like, because certain story stuff has to like not happen or has happened. Usually people just do it as soon as they finish everything, because like the last thing you can do is cooking. Once like all the other story stuff and like the positioning of the parent, like the story determines which rooms the parents will be in, or just like the family members will be in. And cooking is just like one you normally don't see, because normally they're not in the kitchen, they're doing other stuff because of like the quests going on. You fail the cooking by not flipping it over at the right time and burning the meat, which is possible. It's like possible on your first try. I don't know how much Kobe does cooking. He seems fine though. Yeah, overcooking the burger. Hamburger. Oh yeah, see, he was on 3. If Kobe like left that back one on for a little too long, he would have burnt it. Burger. Is Jaxler really? Is this the last door Jaxler needs? If it is, that's crazy. Because then Jaxler would get 12. That'd be hype if Jaxler got the 12th one. Okay, that wasn't the last one he needed. There's this one over here. And then there's like 2. I don't know if he got. I don't think he got those 2. Okay, he's setting the buns down. One bun at a time. You got that homing bun. It's just bread and meat. Dude, the cooking is what matters. It's perfection. Yeah, Jaxler's about to get the last of the doors, and so that kind of wraps up nicely. One thing I think Jaxler will talk about will be the pirate ship, because that really determined everything. Oh no, he needs 2 doors. He needs to like do that climb again. So yeah, Kobe's gonna finish this up before Jaxler gets the 12, but really close. Otherwise, you just gotta wait for this text to happen, unless like Kobe's game freezes and the game can't freeze here. Yeah, he got a cooking sticker, and Jaxler is at 8 out of 9 kitchen doors. Really close stuff. He almost made it 12 to 13. He was 1 door away from 12 to 13. Really close stuff.
Well, GG, I would say.
For finishing this.
Oh, they're in the waiting room.
I lost RNG, dude.
Oh. Well, I guess I'm gonna jack them up.
Nope. After divorce, I went to check kitchen for cooking.
Like 2 minutes before you
GG.
go.
Hi.
GG's.
GG.
Yeah.
GG.
I played so bad whole weekend.
It was close.
It was close. I managed to bring it back. But if I had gotten the pirate ship when I had the spoon and I was in the backyard, I completely forgot what I was doing there. Which sucks. But it happens.
The end there was stressful. Like when I saw you get all living room doors, I was on my way to Funky Phil.
Yeah. If you were doing cooking at that, if you didn't get Funky Phil, I might have actually been able to pull that off. But
yeah, that's why I was really scared about Funky Phil. I knew it was gonna matter a lot.
I just made so many little dumb. Obviously, the big dumb mistake was not getting the pirate ship, but like not getting the squirter for so long.
Scoop was probably paranoid when I had that. I had one day cycle where I finished on the last beat, picking up a frogman on the table.
I'm not sure if I caught that.
Is there anything?
When did you get the pajamas?
Huh?
When did you get the pajamas?
Before this cycle right now for the.
Oh.
Yeah. Is there anything we need to? I hope we're not using up time by talking about this.
Yeah, I assume we went a little overestimate based on the timestamp. All right,
guys. We have prepared a small quiz for you.
Oh no.
A quiz?
Yes.
Jeez, oh Pete. All right.
Let's see.
Let's see here.
Do you have any questions as well?
Any questions?
Do we?
Yeah, you mean me?
Yes, you, Panda.
Okay, I would say I go right ahead with the first question. I already asked Scoop about this, but can you name all of the 5 Chibi Robo names for the games?
Plug into Adventure, Park Patrol, Happy or Clean Sweep in English, Photo Finder, and Ziplash.
Oh, damn.
Damn, that was really good.
Say the Clean Sweep one in Japanese. Okairi Shibi.
Happy Rishi. Look, I tried to hedge my bets, okay?
All right, so how small is Chibi Robo?
4 centimeters.
He's 4 inches tall.
I knew it was 4. Something.
4 something. Yeah, what?
This guy's trying to not be American.
Okay.
Okay, last question. Why is Giga Robo being shut down?
Because he's causing an energy crisis.
That too.
He drains too much power.
Too much.
Damn. All right.
He was bad, man.
No, that was so fast. I cannot determine a winner for this quiz.
You can. I got 2 out of 3. Jaxler got 3 out of 3.
Yeah. I beat him to the height, so I win.
Oh, yeah,
I mean,
I lost, but I won something, I guess.
Okay, so
consolation.
I have another question. I asked Scoop about this. What's the difference between the GameCube version and the Wii re-release?
Is this because I'm like the one without a time on the so that the controls are like slightly different. There's like motion control stuff added, as that's like the point of the Wii release. But the way it affects the run is, in one instance, the game doesn't freeze, where the GameCube version would freeze, and that caused a change in the route. And I'm like,
yeah,
I don't want to run that because I don't think it's that different.
Right. I can say the rest.
And I don't like the nunchuck controls.
That's valid.
Minor, there's a lot of things that you would think that we used to take for granted that are now motion controls, and it's kind of awful. As Jaxler probably, it's like shooting with the Chibi Blaster, opening Chibi doors, and answering yes/no, and all menuing. Pretty much. Yeah,
it was all. Yeah, and on top of that, because the camera controls are motion controls, it makes the drawer glitch, which I don't know if Single Scoop covered. I did it like once when I was in the living room.
Someone was like, "What was with that drawer?"
Yeah, that is much more difficult to do. on the Wii version due to the way the camera
can I post a link, an Imgur link in chat?
Yeah, sure. Well, ask them. But
Jaxler, the George, there's a button to.
There is, but it's still a little bit trickier. Okay. The timing's different.
Last difference obviously is besides Japanese text, the frame rate is different, but they didn't bother to change some animations. So some animations complete faster on the Wii version.
And I think the Chibi Robo flashback cutscenes play a tiny bit faster.
The music doesn't go all the way because it's going too fast.
Yeah.
Damn, you certainly know your game.
Can I post another link in the stream chat?
It's crazy because our community has been around for Skip, what has it been, like 6 years at this point?
For like 2014 or something.
Okay, more like 5 then. But we've been around for a long time.
It depends if you count like SDA threads.
Yeah. But if you're interested in getting involved with our community, because it's a really small, tight-knit scene, and there's a bunch of us who would be willing to help you learn either RTA speedrun or bingo. We have a Discord on the speedrun.com page. It's actually also affiliated with the Chibi Robo subreddit. So even if you're just a casual fan of the game and you just happen to be here, go ahead and check that out. There's a lot of awesome Chibi Robo fans. Flixie, the person who created the art raffle for this marathon, actually is a part of that Discord, as well as mine. So thank you to Flixie as well if you're watching. You are awesome.
All right,
for doing this.
Post something in your Twitch chat if that's okay. Is there any? Are you guys here?
Mods, are you banned?
We wanted to post a link in your Twitch chat.
Sure.
Okay.
Go ahead.
There you go.
This is the major difference between the Japanese and English.
Oh no, is it a joke?
It doesn't have that.
Okay. Jaxler, I'm really bad at getting behind the fireplace. Oh, never mind.
Oh, do you want me to get behind the fireplace?
I'm already behind it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We showed it last time.
We did last time.
Yeah, there's small like visual differences.
There's no way out.
And that cool is like not there. It's just like.
All right,
There's no way out of this room. All right.
So yeah, that's it for us. If you want to check out some of our streams, I'm jaxler1 on Twitch. Kobe is kobazco on Twitch, and Single Scoop is just Single Scoop on Twitch. Very easy. But we're running over time, so we're gonna throw it back to staff. Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you guys as well.
Thanks for running.
Woo!
Thank you.
We'll be back
right
after a short intermission with Legend of Zelda: Skyward Sword.